Hello Aries, thanks for joining me for the June of 2020 Psychic Taroscope. This reading is for Aries Sun, Aries Rising, Aries Moon. My name is vickieverlie. I'm the rock and roll prophetess, and I am a psychic reader with over 30 years experience in tarot, astrology, and psychic readings. For regular viewers, I'm going to try something different. You'll have to let me know what you think. Usually I just use this deck, my design, Rock and Roll Tarot deck, which is my design. But this month I'm going to try 3 different decks. We're going to use Rock and Roll Tarot deck, then we're going to pull 3 cards from the Songs for the Journey Home, 3 cards from Tarot del Fuego, and then if you're a Patreon person, we're going to do those 3 tea leaf cards too. So let's get started with the reading. This is a big month with all the eclipse energy and everything that's going on here. But this first reading, this is going to be for our Aries friends for June of 2020. June of 2020 for Aries. June 2020 for Aries. June 2020 for Aries. June 2020 for one more Aries. Okay. June. Let's see here. Coming out of this, but this card's been showing up a lot for people. 4 of Swords in reverse. Maybe some things will start really turning around as far as getting back into life, you know, because that's what this, well, let's get into the rest of them and we'll talk about it. Okay, this is for Aries for June of 2020. June for Aries. June. The Fool, Star, and Ace of Pentacles. Okay, Aries, June of 2020, June of 2020 for Aries, Aries. Okay. Star, huh? Do we have Star? We have Star twice, yeah. Knave of Wands, that's Knight of Rods, and 5 of Pentacles. Huh. We have Star twice. That's interesting. And they're not the same both times. Okay, well, both of these, this is a card of getting back into action. This is about where we've been. You know, this is about having to be, you know, paused, not being able to move, having to stay in one's position, and not being able to move forward in the ways that we would like to do so. So this is saying, well, we're getting back into action. We're moving back forward in a forward direction. Some of the things we had plans are canceled. You know, that's happening. Everybody's plans are canceled. Ace of Rods, something that you were planning on doing or wanting to get going, or you plan to start, you know, maybe you plan to start back in fire sign time in May, or, you know, or I mean, excuse me, April. And it didn't happen. And it didn't happen because of this. Stress and worry is stopping. Confinement is stopping. Now, I don't know that it's going to be stopping in the world at large, but it's going to be stopping in some way within you. We have 2 big eclipses going on this month. We've got a lunar eclipse in Sagittarius, which is a fire sign like you. And that's occurring on either the 4th or the 5th of June, depending on your location. These lunar eclipses often eclipse something out of our lives. And then the second big event that's happening, we have the solstice. Always the solstice, they're called ingresses, and they always happen when we change season. Just like the Aries ingress, you know, is your sign, is one of the cardinal signs. So there's 4 cardinal signs, and when a planet moves into one of the cardinal signs, we change seasons. So people who are cardinal signs like you will also be feeling the effects of this. Not only is this solstice, you know, we're changing the seasons, but there's going to be eclipse on that same exact day. So very powerful energy for shifting and changing and initiating new things. You have the Fool in reverse. So again, it's talking about you wanting to step out there, you wanting to take this big leap, and you really can't right now. You're feeling really stuck and you really can't do it. But that doesn't mean you can't, just because you can't do exactly what you want to do, doesn't mean you can't make progress and that you can't do important things. You know, this is the Knave is a page, but I'm still going to say that this is probably you. Usually I don't use pages as people, I use them as messengers, but fire sign person, this is you. And look at this card, man. You know, okay, you can't do your plans for the summer or whatever that you were planning on doing. Okay, nobody can. We get that. But there is so much going on in here. Look at what he or she is about to embark on. And you have star here twice. And star is like that too. Like there's this great unknown. There's this inner world. There's this connection to spirit that could be happening for you. And I know that's not really your jam most of the time, Aries. You're doers. You know, you're the ones who are the doers, you know. But everybody has this within them, this potential within them. And this star is in reverse. So it's like maybe you've been so hell-bent on I want to get my life back on track, I want to get going again, that you're not listening to the messages that the star has for you. And this time it's one time it's in reverse and one time it's upright. So there could be a shifting of you really getting some downloads, you really getting some you know, some insights into changes that you're going to make in your life that are much more meaningful. It's not about everybody watching you or what everybody thinks or what everybody else is doing. This is definitely some going within stuff, you know, of going to places where you've never been before, you know, in all aspects of your life. It's not just, you know, so your vacation's canceled, so this is canceled, this is canceled. Five of Pentacles is saying stop looking, with the star, is saying stop looking at it as, oh, I don't get to do what I want to do. I'm defeated. I know my money is not where it wants to be. There's money, abundance, everything waiting for you. But you're going to have to you know, get in that quiet place. And I know that can be difficult for Aries. But everybody's not just an Aries. Many of you would have 12th house placements. Many Aries would have things in Pisces. Most Aries, if you're early degrees of Aries, if you're a March Aries, chances are you probably have a couple planets in Pisces. So there is a part of you that can access this higher stuff here and can benefit from it. Is new money coming for you? Yes. Even though this Ace of Pentacles is in reverse, it's somewhat turned to the left. So that means it's coming up around here. It's not all the way down here. You're not heading downward. You're heading upward with your money. New money is coming on the horizon, but it may not be coming just right away. Something can be eclipsed out of your life for all of us. You know, in that Sagittarius full moon eclipse, something can be eclipsed out of our lives. It's best to just let it go. It's best to just not try to fight it and not be angry about it and not say, well, I'm missing out on this, I'm missing out on that, I want to get out and I want to do my thing. There's other things you can do. You just have to, you know, think about it, connect with it, get in touch with it. And it could open up vast new worlds for you, vast new universes for you. I mean, it's not often that the star card will show up twice, you know. You're the last one. I started with Pisces and worked my way backwards. You're the last reading I'm doing, so I've done all 12. And I think there was only one other sign that had two of the same cards, and it was just some minor arcana card, not star. Star is hugely powerful. And star is beckoning you to listen. Star is beckoning you to follow some new direction, some new avenue that you've never explored before. That's what star is trying to, you know, get you to do. And star, your higher guidance, your spirit guides, your angels, they always have what's best for you in mind. They always are looking out for you. They always have your best interest in mind. So don't fight it. This isn't a time to be fighting. This is a time to be listening, exploring new options, going within. You're going to bounce back. You're going to bounce back. You're going to be okay. Just because it's not what you're used to doesn't mean that it's not useful. There's some useful things that could be coming forth for you at this time. If you just follow, listen, look for synchronicities. The star is trying to show. That's how star and psychic energy and spirit guides work. You know, maybe you'll see something on one of these cards right here that sparks something for you. Maybe you'll see something you read in a book. Maybe you'll see something you see on TV. You know, there is, you know, all sorts of ways that these things can come forth and come through for you. So Don't be that it has to, it's not my way or the highway, you know, because that's just going to lead to continued frustration if you're doing, you know, my way or the highway. You got to tune into a different, you know, it's a different vibe that's settling in here. And a door is definitely opening for you. Look at this. This is magical as hell, man. You know, this door's just opened for her. And stars above it and stars next to it. So spirits are saying, go through that door, you know, definitely. All right, everybody. I want to thank everybody for all your support. If you like my content, please do hit the subscribe button in the bottom corner there. If you want to find out about all my other stuff, I have that reading, the ingress reading, the solar eclipse ingress reading. That'll be available only till the end of June, and then it's gone till next year. Well, it won't even be both next year. I'll do either the ingress or the eclipse. I don't usually, you're getting kind of a twofer. I'm combining them both together. And I have a lot of other stuff. A lot of it's been put on hold because they're not manufacturing during this time, but some of it has. And if any of it interests you, please do check it out. And thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and everything that you do to, you know, help me with my channel and doing these free readings all these years. It's also appreciated. Remember, you are love and beauty incarnate. Have a great month of June, and I'll speak to you soon.